Jim, and we,
Hi, Bob.
Hey, so this match promises to have the stands rocking.
Rocking no more, Bob. The hooligans have already strung up the band. Oh, yes. If this doesn't end up in a massacre, I'm a goblin.
Oh, you're safe for today, Jim. They're in for a hiding.
Very sunny.
Just look at that clear sky, Jim.
Another glorious day. But that blinding sunshine may affect the passing game.
Great! Then maybe the teams will turn their attention to hitting each other instead.
Here we go again for another bloodbath. What finesse, what style, what perfection.
What a hammer blow!
Nice left punch, right on the nose.
Sure was, Jim. It's broken now.
That right hook was worthy of a black hawk.
You're telling me it'll take a while to get over it. Corruption is so widespread that the Referees Guild has set up rules concerning where, when, and how one can accept a bribe.
Under an agreement signed last season, clubs are not allowed to offer less than the going rate.
The ball is in her hands.
What? Right on the schmuzzle.
He'll have a bit of trouble blowing his nose from now on.
People say that the lizard men were the first practitioners of Blood Bowl.
Yeah, I heard that recently. Probably explains why they're so good at it. Yes, throw it out like a piece of shit.
Strategically placed hard, Bob.
Yeah, better that than shock our young spectators.
I'm sure the presence or not of a little R may cause less trauma than watching what's happening to that player.
Nice play with the ball. They've been training well.
Hold still and then pow! Right in the face. fans, they're red hot. A majority of supporters reckon that the league should take measures to prevent the small minority of peaceful fans from watching a match from the terraces.
They've got a point. If they don't want to join in the fun, they might as well stay home and watch it on Cablevision.
You can't say much about that.
Full-blooded but perfectly legal.
It seems this player does all the talking with the fists.
And they clearly know how to get heard.
That's one regulation clobbering. Well, that'll keep him quiet for a while.
Yeah, he's just stunned. Okay. Did you know, Jim, that the Tlax Warriors were the first people to win the Zlatan Cup back in 2491?
You mean no one else had won the cup before, Bob?
No, Jim. It was the first time a non-lizard team participated in the Lustrian Cup, and the Amazons took it by storm and grabbed the trophy from Sotek's word. Yep, upside down. That's one way to look at things. In a game as physical as this, the player is really in the right place.
Exactly. It's really ugly. Look over there. Some cute little elf beauties are selling Big Moot sandwiches in the stand.
Hey, I'm off to get one. I'll be back in 5 minutes.
And so now you like Big Moot sandwiches?
Ah, no way! A little elf? Yeah. I think she's singing him a lullaby.
There's no way he's going to score a touchdown. Laid out on the pitch like that. Looks like there was some bad blood between those two, eh, Bob?
Yeah, Jim. Something to do with swapped body parts.
Touchdown, ahoy!
Say the match is finally started. and we're off! The Blood Bowl annals are littered with the stories of teams who've gone bust with crippling debts.
And with the cost of doping and bribery on the rise, the problem won't be going away. And then pow! Right in the face!
Now, there's an acrobatic routine worthy of a gold medal.
Yes, it's nice to see an uppercut followed by a double backflip. Wow! I can tell you straight, that hurts. The Amazons!
Yes, Jim. Scantily dressed women that hit first and ask questions later.
Yes, Bob. I just wish there were more women like that.
Don't we all, Jim? Don't we all? Ouch! Oh, he's knocked him senseless.
You're assuming, then, that he had something between his ears to begin with. That brings the scores level. We may see both coaches adjusting their strategies.
My advice would be to rush headlong into the melee with your studs on. That's it. The ball's in play. There's going to be trouble. Brilliant side kick to the face. Let's see that again in slow motion. Incoming!
Well, it is a violent sport. Wizards have not always been able to cast spells safely from behind the sidelines. Were you playing at the time in an Albion League, a second division that prohibited spellcasting from off the pitch?
Oh, yes. They were great times. I remember
Fans traveling to games just to see how well Wizards stood up to the mad
charge of a raving Blood Bowl star. The noise created by a sizzling fireball, followed by the characteristic sound of the snapping of a wizard's neck.
Nice left punch, right on the nose.
Sure was, Jim. It's broken now.
Well, that's one with a good reason to go see the apothecary.
Yep, looks like he's gonna need a good one.
We don't see much of the heroes of law these days.
I don't know.
For any spectators who aren't aware, the heroes of law hope to show the world a better way by honest, strategic play on the pitch.
It's probably a good thing we don't see them. Ouch! Have a nice sleep.
Little baby gets his medicine and he's having a little nap. But whether he survives that injury or not, the team's insurance premium will be rocketing. She sent him down for a chat with the Astrogranite. That pass would have done justice to a dwarf with mittens.
Why do you always insult the dwarves?
That face job is a lot cheaper than a plastic surgeon.
I don't know if he planned it, but it won't do him any harm in the looks department.
Good recovery. Today's insight comes from Jaime Schnippel, coach and owner of the Goblin Lowdown Rats team. In yesterday's Spike magazine, he said that Blood Bowl was like war. No winners, just survivors.
Oh, that's deep. About as deep as his team's position in the rankings. That's what happens when a pro crosses an amateur.
Yes, splodge. Strange that the Lizard Men don't win more matches. They've got players that are fast on their feet and others that are quite strong.
Yeah, but they've also got players that are weak and others that can't pick up a ball.
Yeah, I suppose we look at it from that angle.
Look like he'll be getting back on his feet soon.
He should be up before next week's match.
You think the players heard the whistle at the end of the first half?
All except the ones who had their ears ripped off.
And the halftime break is coming to a close. Time for the players to get back on the pitch.
I can see one trying to hide up in the stands.
Don't worry, the fans will throw him back.
He's got the ball! Did you hear about the Evil Gits? The team that is made up of the mix of evil players?
Their fans won the Most Evil Supporters of the Year award. Fully merited from what I've seen.
Now there's one that won't be coming back in a hurry.
That player's gonna wake up with a serious headache.
This player was really strong. Do you think they have some troll blood in them?
Could be. Or maybe his opponent shouldn't speak that way about the family. That reminds me of when I took Griff to bits in the '91 final against Reichland.
Oh, yeah. You kneecapped him. Wow, I can tell you straight, that hurts.
Now, skinks are about as stupid as you can get. Each time I played against them, they thought I was an opponent, when of course, it was them.
Yes, I see.
Ouch! Right in the face. The other guy couldn't dodge that one. Poetry in motion.
What we'd like to see
More often. I've heard of teams that have simply disappeared after being abandoned by their supporters.
Let's say that some teams who haven't won a match for several years have been tied up by their fans and thrown into rubbish containers.
It's the only way to end a downward spiral. down. That's one way to look at things.
I don't know if he really liked that uppercut.
He may not have liked it, but he certainly ate it.
It seems this player does all the talking with the fists.
And they clearly know how to get heard.
You can't say much about that.
Full-blooded, but perfectly legal.
Blood Bowl is reputedly the toughest of all sports.
So they say. But it really only comes down to taking a few hits. That reminds me of when I took Griff to bits in the '91 final against Reichland.
Oh yeah, you kneecapped him.
Oh, no, another one who actually plays the ball.
Bet that hurt. Good job his nose got in the way.
Yeah, otherwise he'd have got it full in the face. Doping is really endemic in this sport.
Isn't it written into the game rules?
Ouch! Have a nice sleep.
Little baby gets his medicine and he's having a little nap. Now, there's one that won't be coming back in a hurry. Blood Bowl players are getting more like their Albion League cousins every day.
Wasn't a lot. That was a solid shot to the back of the net.
That's a touchdown ball.
Well spotted, Jim. I see my experience is finally beginning to rub off on you. A recent medical report stated that cerebral hemorrhages were less frequent in Blood Bowl players. Amazing when you come to think of it.
Not really, when you consider that brains are also less frequent.
Charge!
Don't hit me, don't hit me.
Oh, I'm sorry, that's an old reflex on hearing the starting whistle. That's the sort of technical error that can cost you the game.
What finish, what style, what perfection.
What a hammer blow!
Is it true that most of the Amazon team's devoted fans consist of young men, Bob?
Not at all, Jim. I've heard a large portion of their fan base consists of disgruntled homemakers and countless scores of former Bloodweiser babes.
Aha! That would explain why the Amazon fans had their own fans themselves.
Incoming!
Well, it is a violent sport.
In a game as physical as this, the player is really in the right place.
Exactly, it's really ugly.
What violence!
Yes, it's a great spectacle, Bob.
Every now and again, Blood Bowl throws up a real mixed bag of a team.
Like the motley horde that's made up of a bunch of misfits.
Yeah, can't be easy to coach those cast-offs every day of the week.
This player was really strong. Do you think they have some troll blood in them?
Could be. Or maybe his opponent shouldn't speak that way about the family. Missed! The ball bounced everywhere!
I was told that you can find round balls. Much less fun.
It's a catch! Now this player just needs to survive!
The referees guild has decided to hire a bodyguard for each game.
Another brilliant idea. And just how effective will one bodyguard be against a stadium full of supporters?
True, could be a bit one-sided. And don't forget, children, don't try and do this at home. Remember, these are seasoned professionals.
Well, one of them is anyway. The attack can get their game going again.
She missed the pass!
Bring on the sub!
Clean take up there, nothing to say.
And I don't have any remark to add, my friend. There was a time when the colleges of magic hadn't yet ruled on limiting wizard assistance to teams.
Who could forget the infamous 2472 Quagmire incident, when rampant spellcasting caused the entire Bright Crusaders Stadium to sink into the earth?
Nobody could forget that. People were blinded for miles around the stadium. That's what happens when a pro crosses an amateur.
Yes, splodge. She sent him down for a chat with the Astrogranite.
The bench seems to be in two minds about what to do about the player lying prone on the pitch.
Yeah, they don't know whether to send on a stretcher or a coffin.
We could change the outcome of the whole match.
Let's not get too carried away.
He should have checked his hands were working before trying to pick up that ball.
Look over there. Some cute little elf beauties are selling Big Moot sandwiches in the stands.
Hey, I'm off to get one. I'll be back in 5 minutes.
And so now you like Big Moot sandwiches?
Ah, no way! A little elf beauty, yeah.
In such a close win, it's the little things that count.
Right you are, like when the player had his eyes gouged out 1 yard from the line.
That's what fans pay out good money to see.
Yeah, and that high mark is fully justified.
Talk about a one-sided match.
Did they send out the reserve team by mistake?
Tiddlywinks world champions, more like it. Unforgivable defeat, Bob.
Right you are, Jim. They had plenty of the ball, but did nothing constructive with it.
If you won games by stringing together passes, they would have won hands down.
Unfortunately for them, it's all about getting the ball in the end zone. MVP looks great on a CV, but what really counts is for the team to win.
Well, he did his best, but it just wasn't good enough.
They could have cut the pitch in half today.
Yes, the opposition hardly ever got over the halfway line.
You can pick up these enhancements wherever you want, anywhere, and they've got none here for this match.
What is this sport coming to?
Funny how you get some refs who just can't let a match flow, and others who just take a back seat.
Discreet, to say the least. But then discretion is the better part of valor.